Hello YouTube, Architect Game back here again, bringing you a brand new video, another game, brand new, well it's not a new game, but I'm bringing you Prison Architect today. Now what you can see right now is a progression of about 4 prisons that I've done. So I've done a prison, got it pretty well, sold it for more money, done another prison, sold it, etc. Now I haven't really been making big leaps except for this prison that you're seeing now. So what I'm actually going to do now, with everything that I've kind of played with and how I wanted to do it, now I'm actually going to sell this prison and we're going to start brand new. Okay, so as you can see, we've got $680,000 for this prison. It is the most I've got for a prison so far. But let's have a quick look at the prison actually before we do anything. We're going to use quite a lot of what I've done here already in the new prison. Okay, so as you can see, you've got like the entrance here, there's a guard who's stationed there, the reception, holding cell, offices that surround. Now this side was the first side I started building, so we have here all these cells. I believe it's 75 cells per side. That's what I managed to get it up to. I was going to do more, obviously, around here, but for the purpose of the video, I didn't want to carry on, and because I just had a few people escape, and I also had a death, so I didn't actually want anything bad to happen, so I couldn't sell my prison. Now, just to quickly show you as well on deployment, so we have here, obviously, normal security, and up here we have minimum security. I want to do the same kind of thing and then get the maximum security and get a death row and everything else, but for the time being let's just go ahead and sell the prison. Okay, so we're going to work on a large map. Now I like to work with gangs. Failure conditions, I tell you what, just for the purpose of building, let's get rid of that. Generate forest, yes. Fog of war, absolutely hate fog of war, so I'm taking that off. We don't want lakes, don't want buildings, we've got gangs, we don't want unlimited funds, and we are going to go for the pacifier, because I used him in the last prison and it does work to an extent. Okay, so here we have it, our brand new plot of land. The first thing we're going to do is get rid of all these trees, but we also need to set down an export, and I'm going to keep the deliveries and garage there just for the time being, but what we will do is, let's get our exports. What I like to do is just make a big one. Reason being is because the map is large. Now, even though it's not going to play too much of our problem, I'm still going to make it large, and then going to put it onto full speed and start getting rid of all these trees. Okay, so we have now done all the trees. That just takes forever, but the good thing is it now means that it's not a great amount, but we'll probably get about, from the amount of trees here, so look, altogether I reckon we'll get about 8 grand, maybe more. I couldn't tell you, I'm not sure. Right, so what we're going to do now, when it comes to Prison Architect, I don't just go ahead straight away and I start building. I do not rush to get any prisoners in. That is not what I do. Reason being is because that will be your biggest mistake if you just constantly... If you start the game off by doing whatever you can to get the prisoners in, you're going to make a mistake. You need to plan stuff out properly. So that's what I like to do. So first things first, what I will do is I'm going to do, so 1 block in and 1 block in. do a square of 10 by 10. Alright, no. 10, yeah, 10 by 10. Okay, 10 by 10. I'll go to the other side. Do the same here as well. Okay, so that is not going to be obviously the size of our prison because we are going to extend the land. This is just for the first part because obviously in order for us to expand our prison properly, you don't want to expand the land and expand the prison to the outskirts of the land until the first part is pretty much full. So we have to build the perimeter as normal, and then we will just, yeah, you'll see what we mean. But for starters, let's go back down and go by there. Let's go right down to the bottom. Okay guys, so now we have our border. What I'm going to do is from the inner perimeter part, I guess that's what you want to call it, we're going to go 1-2 blocks in, and we're going to, let's get our plan up. We're going to go 1-2 in, and we're going to do a line all of the way around. Okay, all the way around, and then we're going to divide the whole block into 6 equal sections. So we'll do it with one line across like that, into a block like that, and to a block like that. Okay. Right, so now we've got all of that done, what we need to do now is we need a central reception area, and we're going to run a yard that cuts through all 6. Okay, so that's going to be for all different sections. We're going to cut the yard going through it, but it will be separated as well. So what we need to do now is this is the perimeter. Okay, so it's going to be opened up. So if we go across there, that is 4. So we'll go 4 again, go across, take out this so we know what we're doing, and if we build a reception that okay, 9 by 10. Right, what we'll do is we'll do that. Okay, so if we do that, as you can see now, so that's the reception area. Now the holding cell is going to be behind that, so we'll come 1 in from both sides. 9 by 9 seems like a good one. Now just remember guys, we are going to be extending and we are on a large map already, so we can oversize stuff. We don't need to worry too much about the sizing. Now as I said, each section is going to have a part of the yard. We're not necessarily going to do it so that this section only has that, this section only has that, this section has all of that, because that just wouldn't be fair. So it's not going to worry too much, but what I am going to do is if we go up by 10, go up by 10, that was 10 wasn't it? That was 11. Okay, so we go up by 10, and yeah, let's do that. Go across. I think that's about 7. That is 7. That is really wrong. There we go. Run this all the way along. Take out. And there we have it. Straight away, we have got 6 defined sections. We've got a reception area and a holding cell, and we have a yard. That is the first step you need to do in your foundations. You need your perimeter, which has to be far enough away from the prison itself, because you don't want prisoners escaping through digging. Then we have the inner perimeter walls, which is of the prison itself, so you want a gap. Now what I'm going to do down here eventually is the whole way is going to be a walkway, and these are going to be doors. So if any prisoners do get through onto this bit, they're going to have to get through guard doors. If any prisoners get through this bit, well, we'll just see later on exactly what we're going to do with that area, but they're not going to get very far at all. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode, guys. So I'm sure to see you again very, very soon, where we will focus solely on one particular section, and then eventually we'll just keep repeating it and repeating it. We might even mirror it onto this side, so it's got a really nice symmetrical effect. But for now, that is it. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.